So save that, come back here, refresh, make sure that the stuff still works and that your code, that rearranging your code in that way didn't change anything. This thing where I've got all three, it's going to be, it's more efficient to have that whatever styling. If you're going to repeat it over several elements, you want to have that style repeated that way. So there's that stuff. And oh yeah, media queries. Okay, so the next thing, so I want the media queries at the end, and I had that little bit of code. Oops, I just copied it. Let me come back to W3 schools and grab that code again. So here's my bit of code. I'm gonna grab that, and I'm gonna put that there, and then let's see, put my arrow down. There's my body tag. I want to make sure that that is indented in one tab. I like tabs. Tabs are just better, I think, as a means to make things happen. And then this thing, I want to go there. So notice the structures, it's nested, so it's not, the structure hasn't changed. But in the media query, I've got the media query starting, and then inside of that, I'm one level in. This would be a great place to start a comment, right? So media query here. Oops, I didn't spell query right. Queries. Maybe I did spell it right. All right, here, whatever. Okay, so there's that. Don't leave that there, right? Command / and then I have my comment here that's going to show me where that stuff is. I could also come in here and do something like start grid / that, right? So that's part of it as well. I might format that so that these things are the same. I don't exactly know how it does that. And then my flex here, flex. All right, so those would be appropriate kind of spaces to put comments in this code. All right, and we'll take away the stuff. All right, so here we go. So that's great. All right, so let's come back to our thing. I'm not sure what this even does. Body background color light blue. So here I'm going to go, my max width is 600 pixels. So anything less than 600 pixels is going to be light blue. And it didn't do it anyway. Did I even get to 600 pixels? I must have. Oh yeah, it did it? Oops. All right, there we go. It did do it. All right, so here's that, and then I open it up, and then it's light, right? Green, and now it's light. So okay, that's great. We can do that. That's that shows me that the media query is working. I don't know. Sure, I'm not sure that that's really useful. But what we could do is like right when it gets to that point, we could do something like take one of these sections, and I like to take all the styles and drop them in here. And then what we could do is maybe take the width and make it 100%. And then that opens the thing up a little bit. And maybe we could, because we've got, remember I'm doing command and then the square bracket to the right. We've got 100%, the height is the same, but maybe the background color, since we're changing it. A nice little thing about brackets is I think I can hit Control. Oh no, that's not it. Is it Command? Nope. Is Option? No, Control. Son of a gun. I thought you could do that. I thought you could like do a quick edit and get a color box. Quick edit, there it is. And now I can change the color. Isn't that cool? So I can get, and so it gives me my hex color, which is awesome. But if I wanted it to change it to RGBA, I can do that too, which is super cool. So I'll keep that there, save that. And then I can have something that's a little bit more you know, whatever. I could change the text color then to the gray color. And then if I had any text in there, I could change that. I could change the margin to be 0.25 REM and kind of like make everything click together a little bit better, right? So that's the kind of things that we want to do for the responsive bit of it, right? So this is the layout for the desktop version. We get to this version, then there's some changes there that are meaningful, right? So I mean, for this assignment, it doesn't have to be meaningful, but in, you know, as you're doing it in real life, you know, do something that, you know, that's going to make a difference to the person's experience who's consuming that product. So the assignment, I think, said 450 or 460. Let's go back to, where's that thing? Oh my goodness. Is that it? Oh no, that's for later. Oh, and I fear that I'm chewing up the whole time with this business, but it's important to do this stuff. Okay, so I am forgetting what the assignment said, but whatever the assignment said, so let's just pretend it was 450 pixels. Then you change that number to make it in alignment with whatever your media query, and then I can't even get to 450 pixels here, so we'll change that. But don't let that stop you. I can go control and inspect, and a great tool for inspecting your responsive websites is this tool. This is in Chrome. I can click this and change my size here, and so that somehow, where's my green? The maximum width is 450 pixels. I'm not sure why that's not working. Huh.
I think you got to put in the a little bit of code in your HTML with the viewport and all that.
Oh, yeah, yep. That is so true. Thank you, sir. And I don't know what that code is. So.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly how it works, but I know that I always forget it.
Right on. It's very important. Let's see, meta tag. Where's my viewport? Viewport initial width. Let's see if that does it for me. Not completely convinced it will, but we'll try it out. It's an important point. Oh, there it is. Thank you. It did work exactly. So here we go. And in here, I have the ability to go to a specific size that's a device, or I can change the size, or I can also do some things in this space as well. Okay. So any questions about that? Okay. So I'm going to pause the video and we'll go to the next thing. What time is it? 7:58. We took up 45 minutes on that front. Okay, so does 11:15 work as an end time for everybody so that we can have the whole hour? Everybody cool with that? Okay, so I'll cut this up in my post editing here. So I'm gonna change topics from here. This is the I'm encouraging you all to like get into doing this. If your assignment does not look somewhat akin to this, then I'm encouraging you to go back and redo it and kind of like take a look at this video and just kind of follow along with what I did to it. I'm not saying that this is the correct way. It's certainly not the most beautiful thing I could have done, but it's but this is kind of what I was looking for in terms of the assignment. Okay. Take that out, take that out. We're gonna close that as well. And then come back to this page. And so 450 was the size.